Why do we attract emotionally unavailable partners? Today we're going to talk about why we attract partners who aren't open to emotional intimacy and how we can start attracting partners who are open to loving us. Hi love, I'm Carisa Montooth, 6th generation energy healer, love coach, and creator of the Soul Love Method course, helping high vibe women heal their hearts and attract love. And today we are talking about how to stop attracting emotionally unavailable partners and how to start attracting partners with whom we can share healthy, satisfying emotional intimacy. So when you love someone or you're falling in love with someone who isn't able to be emotionally intimate with you or emotionally available to you, you might feel frustrated, you might feel rejected, you might feel confused about what's going on, you might feel reluctance to move forward. You might just feel like, I don't really understand what's happening, but I know that we're not connecting in the way that I really wanted us to, in the way that I really envisioned us connecting. So if this becomes a pattern for you and you find that you always seem to be attracting emotionally unavailable partners, then you might be asking yourself, why is this happening over and over again? So here's what's happening in energy when we are attracting emotionally unavailable partners. The first thing that happens is our early experiences in love, usually with our mom and dad, because they're our number one and number two in terms of the people who teach us what love is. They shape our beliefs about love. So they're teaching us what love should feel like, how romantic partners should treat each other, how men should behave when they love someone, how women should behave when they love someone, what a marriage should look like. They're teaching us all of these things about love. And we believe that what we're seeing our parents do is really just how it is done. So these beliefs come in and we don't question them at all. A lot of times we're not even aware of them. We just think that's the way that the world is. The next thing that happens is these beliefs manifest in our life as experiences. They manifest in our love life as this pattern that we see over and over again. And then when we have the experience over and over and over again, we think that we have the belief because we keep having the experience, when it's actually the other way around. We keep having the experience because we have the belief. Our belief is creating self-confirming evidence for us in the form of an experience over and over and over again. Which is unfortunate because then we don't realize that we actually have this power to co-create, or we think maybe that we have it to co-create in our other things in our lives and manifest other things in our lives, but just not love. So we kind of ace ourselves out of understanding what our true power is to create what we want in our lives. So essentially what we're doing is we just keep attracting over and over again what we believe that we deserve and what we believe is possible for us in love as we understand it from this early example that we saw of love through mom and dad. And then that gets compounded as we have that example, as we have those experiences again in our first romantic relationship, or even back in middle school, as you know, all of those kinds of attraction are just sort of turning on in everyone at the beginning. So what are some kind of common beliefs that we manifest as experiences that end up attracting emotionally unavailable partners into our lives? Some really common ones are the belief, I only attract married men, or I only attract broken partners, or for a lot of us who are empaths, the belief, I only attract narcissists, right? Empaths are particularly attractive to narcissists, but that doesn't mean that as an empath you have to attract narcissists, right? Or we may have the belief that says, I only attract men who want sex without commitment. We may have the belief that says, when I meet a potential partner, things are awesome in the beginning, but then they just fizzle out. And we repeat these beliefs over and over again, creating these experiences over and over again. And once we do that, it becomes a law in our subconscious mind. The difference between a belief and a law is that with a belief, we're able to examine it and question it. We can ask ourselves, is this really true? But when something is a law, when a belief becomes a law, we have so much evidence of it that we no longer question whether it could be true or not. It just is. So how do we clear out these unhealthy beliefs and laws so that we can stop attracting these painful experiences in our lives and start attracting healthy, happy love into our lives? The first thing that we need to do is we really need to forgive ourselves for attracting the experiences of the past. Sometimes we'll hold on to blaming ourselves and punishing ourselves because we think that's going to keep us from making that mistake again in the future, when really it's just us inflicting pain on ourselves over and over again, and it actually keeps us from healing and moving on. So the first thing is to be willing to forgive yourself and to let it go. The second thing is that we need to recognize that if we've had the ability and the power to manifest bad experiences from faulty beliefs, then we also have the ability and the power to manifest good experiences from healthy beliefs. And we can do that if we are willing to commit to healing our energy on a deep level. So often I get asked if affirmations are helpful for this kind of a process. The thing about using affirmations to replace these old beliefs by repeating a new belief over and over and over again until it sinks in is that it's not very helpful for healing a belief quickly. And you may have found that affirmations didn't work very well for you for doing this kind of healing work. And the reason why is that affirmations take at least 30 days to work because they work at the level of your conscious mind, and they need to move down into the level of your subconscious mind in order to actually become a deeply held belief. And it takes hundreds of repetitions over about a month for that to happen. Just being human beings with busy lives and a short attention span, not a lot of patience, not many of us actually, have the patience to persist to the point where the affirmations can actually work for us. Another problem with affirmations is that your subconscious mind will reject things that are too far away from its actual experience, and you'll actually trigger resistance instead. So if you keep saying things like, my love life is awesome and everybody wants me, and your experience has been the opposite of that, your subconscious mind will call BS. It will trigger resistance, and it will begin to manifest even more awful experiences, because the thing that you'll be manifesting from is the feeling that the bad stuff is true, because that's the feeling that you keep triggering and bringing up to the forefront. So what can we actually do to heal these beliefs, right? If we don't want to use affirmations, what we want to do is we want to use a technique that's going to bring in healing beliefs at a really deep level without triggering resistance. One really great way to do that is by listening to positive statements in your sleep. Now, I have created a sleep audio for you, and you can listen to it to help you heal your heart and attract happy, healthy love. It is in the description. You can access it for free, and you can start listening to it tonight. So now I want to hear from you. What beliefs do you think that you might have that are attracting emotionally unavailable partners into your life? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video was helpful for you, then please like and subscribe. And remember that self-love is the best love. So love you first, love you best, and all other healthy kinds of love will flow to you. Take care.